Welcome to Mother Mouth Medicine again. I'm Stephanie. Welcome this October. It's very autumnal here outside, getting quite cold, especially at night. And welcome to this new moon in Libra, a new sign after these last two new moons in Virgo. And Libra is, as a sign, really much associated with harmony, balance, and also justice. And the herb that came forward for me today is licorice. Licorice works very much on our borders between the internal and the external of our bodies. So it works very much on the mucous membranes in the lungs and also in the digestive tract. Yeah, and we need to keep these kind of borders or boundaries soft and supple and functioning well, so there is the right balance between stuff we can absorb and stuff we can release. And yeah, licorice is really a perfect, also very seasonal herb, in the sense of now we would be, that the plants are dying back, we would be looking at harvesting roots, or this is the start of harvesting roots really. And yeah, we would be harvesting the licorice roots and make a fantastic cough syrup with it, licorice and thyme cough syrup. And that's also extremely well placed and seasonal during this season in the northern hemisphere, at least. So let's have a look at the plant. As you can see, I'm indoors today. I haven't actually got licorice on my allotment, and it doesn't really, yeah, you don't find it wild very much in the UK, though it has been grown extensively, especially like in medieval times as a medicine in the UK. But yeah, so I have been trying to grow my own licorice plants. So we're going to have a look at them and some pictures. And yeah, I will take you through how to make the cough syrup. So these are my licorice plants growing at home on the windowsill. They are losing their leaves at the moment, looking a bit sad. But if you touch them, you know, you can feel that they are quite woody, because licorice is classed as a small shrub. And these are the roots. These ones are dried, but yeah, this is what you would harvest from the plant, but you would only really harvest if it had been established for 2 to 4 years before you dig up the root. So this is what we need. This is the licorice root shredded up, thyme, and either some honey, molasses. But if you want to keep it quite reasonable in price, you can use sugar, maybe use unrefined sugar if you wanted to. And usually the recipe is like 1:1. You can put a little bit less of the sweet stuff in there, but I tend to use molasses because they have got so many health benefits and are full of minerals as well. And what I tend to do as well is to add some extras. So here we have got some marshmallow root, and this is astragalus root. So yeah, let's have a look how we can make this cough syrup. So I hope this introduction to licorice and Skillshare of how to make a cough syrup has been useful for you. I do this every year and generally keep the cough syrup in the fridge. It really prolongs its shelf life then, and I have even kept it for a year and it didn't go off or ferment in the fridge. So yeah, it's a good practice really. And in general, my experience is that children love this cough syrup, especially if it's made with molasses. And yeah, so it always goes down well. And I feel and sometimes use it as just a sort of adrenal and immune tonic. Taking a spoonful in the morning, I think, keeps the lurgies and coughs away. Yeah, so I write up these skill shares and little descriptions about the plants in a Substack article as well. I put the link below. Please subscribe and maybe share with others. So yeah, this knowledge goes out there and people have access to it. Thank you so much for being here. Really lovely sharing this knowledge with you and the practices that I do. Yeah, and hopefully see you next month for the next new moon and the next plant and herb that we will explore. Bye.